Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends Series Secret Wars 40th Anniversary Retro Carded Titania. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And up here we've got Marvel, warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. Marvel Legends Series Secret Wars, and it used to say Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars on the old Mattel cards. Titania, and then we have a nice big blister showcasing the figure and accessories. And then bottom, sides, nothing. Flip it around to the back, and we've got Marvel print up here, some nice artwork from Secret Wars, I'm guessing. No, that looks like newer artwork of Titania. And then beep, let's move the camera up a little bit. Marvel Superhero, celebrating Marvel Superhero Secret Wars 40, so 40th anniversary of Secret Wars. Wow, doesn't seem like that long ago. So it says here for Titania, when Dr. Doom harnesses the Beyonder's power to create superhumans, Mary McFerrin becomes Titania, whose immense strength and durability make her integral to the supervillain team. And then here it is again in some other languages I don't read. Here's the cross sale of Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Titania, and the Beyonder. Each sold separately, subject to availability. This is how you load the lenticular doodads into the shield. Step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole, especially. Warning, attention, Octung, don't stick things in any other language pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to babies. Small print, fine print, legal use print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, a barcode, and then, you know, some more small print. Another thing I'm not going to learn, Marvel print, Hasbro print, recycled print. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and her accessories. And here we have handy dandy tweezers to help us take a look at this extra set of hands she comes with. And they're like reach grab hands, I guess. They're on in and out hinges. I'm not sure if we've seen this in the Marvel Legends line before. You know, it does have nice molded details for what Marvel Legends offers. There's a lot of molded detail there in the palm of the hand, so that's something, I suppose. And then here's I don't know, maybe that's a choking hand. And again, on an in and out hinge, and it looks okay. Now let's talk about the lenticular shield. The shield itself, my friends, is not lenticular. And you can see how it changes there, just like the old school ones. However, unlike the originals, there's no lenticular window in here. It's just an open space. The card here itself happens to have the lenticular piece on it. So there is that. And of course there's nothing on the back side, so that's a little bit of a waste, I think. And then the other card that comes in it is not lenticular, celebrating Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars 40 years, and you know, nice little good guy shield there in the background. And then on the back, hey, this is how you put it in. And that's pretty much how you put it in. And again, there's no lenticular to this, So there, it just sits in there like that. It wiggles around a little bit of space in there. And the way you open it up is just right there where it's split. You separate it. There's not really a hinge here at the bottom, just a piece of plastic, just like the originals. And then it's all molded in this silver plastic. You can see some of it has the little swirly twirlies in it. And it does have that bolt design that the originals had. And again, no window in there. And as far as the figure holding it, you know, there's two ways you can do it. Old school, like Captain, you know, some Captain America shield. There's a post they can hold it with, or I guess it can peg into their back. And then there's that often breakable C-clip that clips on the wrist. So, not the most impressive piece, but seeing as how this is celebrating the 40th anniversary of Secret Wars, not just the comic, but those action figures as well, I do think this is a cool little inclusion in there. I don't know what other accessories she might have came with. Anyway, maybe an alternate head would have been nice. So here we go. Let's take a look at the figure herself. And I have to say that she's mean looking. Look at that. She is mean, M-E-A-N, mean. And she wants you to know it. But look at the printing on the eyes, around the eyes. And then some here on the cheeks as well. I don't know how well you can see it on my camera. But lips and teeth, all that. Very good. Nice looking. And then the hair, I think, is probably a separate piece glued on. That's what they've, you know, been doing here for a little bit. As far as her costume goes, you know, I think this is a paint amp up here for her neck and the top of her chest, and then, you know, down in here, that's a paint amp, and I think it's mostly molded in this color here. And then we've same thing on the torso, and then we've got this nice big gold paint amp belt, and it goes all the way around, so that's really cool. On the arms, again, I think they're molded all in this color, and paint amps for these little silver spikes. And they aren't super spiky. And then it looks like maybe the crotch piece is molded in this color. Of course, you know, it's from here down. It's, you know, it's all one piece. So, and then, you know, got a little bit of flesh tone paint amps going around here. Ooh, look, our booty's hanging out a little bit. Uh-oh. Don't be looking at that. Absorbing Man don't like it. And then looks like the legs are molded, or the top of the legs are molded in her flesh tone. And then we've got this. Actually, this is not like an overlay. This is a molded piece. And it is part of the leg there. So that's cool. And then, of course, it's all molded in this color. And then silver paint amps for the spikes on both sides. And that covers the deco. Let's talk about the articulation. So she doesn't really look up because of the hair. She can look down while she's beating the crap out of She-Hulk. She does have a little bit of chicken neck. She's got some waggle. She might do the full Exorcist with some difficulty. Let's see. It does tend to get caught on these shoulder spikes here, so she can do the full Exorcist. At the shoulder, 360 degrees worth of rotation. And she can raise her arm like she's sure that high. Cut here at the upper bicep, 360 degrees of rotation there. Double hinged pinless elbow. Let's see if we can get the full bend out of it. Let's see. There we go. So wow, that's really good. And 360 degrees of rotation at the wrist on, in and out hinge, and then in and out hinge on the other side as well. Cut here where the chest and the abdomen meet. And it's on a ball joint, so that gives her all kinds of hula. She can lean left, she can lean right, she can lean back that far, she can lean forward that far. Had to be careful, you don't want to scratch that gold paint. And then, of course, 360 degrees worth of rotation there. At the hips, she can give you that much of the split, so that's pretty good. Then no thigh cut, however, that's mistaken. There is a thigh cut. It's just a lower thigh cut. right here, the leg pegs into the top of the boot, and there you go. You can call that a boot cut or a thigh swivel, you know, whichever you want. But regardless of what you call it, it does do 360 degrees worth of rotation. Double hinged pinless knee, and that gives us that much bend, so not bad. It's not great range of motion there, but it's not bad. And then at the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. That, my friends, does she have a hole in the back? No, she doesn't. I was going to say maybe her shield stores on her back, but you have to use this dangerous C-clamp that may break at any time. So, there you have it, my friends. There's a look at the figure and her accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Marvel Legends Series Secret Wars Retro Carded 40th Anniversary Titania with the Marvel Legends Series Avengers 60th Anniversary Beyond Earth's Mightiest 2-pack of Captain Marvel and Doctor Doom, and the Marvel Legends Series Iron Man Retro Carded She-Hulk. For our last set of comparisons, here we have the Marvel Legends Series Secret Wars 40th Anniversary Retro Carded Titania, with, from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch scale comparison from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends series Secret Wars 40th Anniversary Retro Carded, I guess, Titania, I have to say it's this figure has been a really long time in coming for us to get a Titania. I don't even know. I know Toy Biz never did a Titania. And I don't think Hasbro's first round of Marvel Legends did a Titania either. So it's really nice to get a villain that we haven't gotten before, especially here at the 40th anniversary of Secret Wars. And even though she wasn't in Mattel's lineup of Secret War figures, she might have eventually been in it, but we never got to know because we only got, what, 2 waves, maybe 3. That third wave that was only in Europe or wherever. So the figure is really, really good. I like this figure. I think this is a good rendition of the character. The only real issue that I have with this, and it's, I guess maybe it's just a little nitpicky thing, is that the shield, you know, we only get really one lenticular piece for the shield, and the lenticular gimmick on it isn't even on the shield. It's in, you know, the card that you put in there, and we only get one that's lenticular and we get one that's not. It just has like a 40th anniversary logo for Secret Wars on it. And, you know, I guess that's okay, but I really thought maybe we get like 2 or 3, or at least double-sided. And if they had actually put the lenticular piece as a piece of the shield, you know, maybe they could have gotten the cost to where we could have got double-sided, you know, maybe 2 or 3 double-sided cards like we used to get in, you know, the Mattel line. So, but yeah, that's a very minor thing. It's again, that's like a nitpick for, you know, this great figure. The only thing that's really missing from this, I would have liked maybe an alternate head sculpt as well to go with this one, but you know what? It's at least as far as I can tell, it's all new sculpt, and it looks great. And I love the fact, I almost missed that she had that lower thigh cut because of the way that they put it in there, you know, at the boot top, rather than how they usually do those boot tops as a, you know, like an overlay piece. But I almost missed that piece of articulation. I'm so glad I didn't, because, you know, they hid that very well, just like the thigh swivel on the Ultron, last two Ultrons that have been released. And yeah, I think it's cool. It's super great when they can hide those joints where you can't see them. I love that. But great figure. It's been a long time coming for the Marvel Legends line, and I'm glad that we finally have a Titania. Now I just need a good Crusher Creel Absorbing Man figure to go with her. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I am now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button on my YouTube page, or check this video's description for the link and see if any membership offers are right for you, but only if you are in a position to do so. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you would like to see more content or just help the channel grow, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.